I have a couple things coming up as far as graduation goes. The day after graduation, while my parents are still out here from Michigan, they're going to meet my fiance's family. So we're spending Saturday together, going through a number of different Vietnamese traditions. So that'll be a lot of fun. And my fiance's also recently taken a position down in San Diego, so I'm going to be moving that way, and I've already started some job search things down there. So life's going to take me south for a little while, and I'm really looking forward to that change and spending some time in warm Southern California, not going through school and Gap and everything.
When's the wedding?
Looking forward to that. We don't have a date yet.
Oh, okay, all right.
We're going to start planning the wedding once graduation.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Another milestone for AFTA.
Yeah, after.
So,
go ahead.
I'm going to go travel for a while. I feel like I have like a real vacation. I mean, you wouldn't collapse on a couch for winter break for a little while, but so I'm going to go hang out with my best man, who's with the Navy. He's out in Hawaii. We're going to be out there for about a week.
Nice.
Do that kind of at the end of the summer, and then cruise out towards Kenya, where my folks are. I'm the only Payne who's actually stateside right now, which is kind of crazy. But spend a couple weeks out there. One of my biggest challenges is really still figuring out what's next, actually, because there's so many parts of business which can be applicable that really finding something that you're just purely passionate enough about to get you out of bed in the morning, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not necessarily sure I can be envious with all the folks who've gone through the on-campus recruiting and iBanking and things like that, but I don't really want to be an iBanker. You know, there are other things out there that I just want a job that gives me some great intellectual challenges, and this program has fulfilled a heck of a lot of that for the last 3 years or so. But thinking it might end up being something more entrepreneurish, saying what could I do to use both the engineering background and the business skills to say, here's something that's holistic. So even if I'm not going to go be a marketing guy, I can still ask very intelligent questions of a marketing guy. So there are ways that the program has kind of tangential benefits, even if you don't go directly in that direction. And I sat down with one of the career counselors, Carrie Jameson, a couple times. It was really helpful, and it was one of those, Carrie, you got to tell me what to do. And you can't do that. Nobody can tell you what to do. But at the same time, they're pretty good about, well, what do you value? And what are the things that are really important to you? And the thing that come out of that is it's really important to me the type of people I get to work with, having some intellectual challenge, having some opportunities for travel. Those kinds of things are going to kind of be the milestones in which I'm going to be looking at a career going forward. So my folks actually gave me the option of we can come out for graduation. That's 2 tickets, or we can fly you and Tamara, my wife, out to Kenya to come see us. And so I was like, you know what? We'll have the in-laws come and we'll go see you, and that all worked out great. So it's gonna be fun.
That was a good choice. For me, actually, my whole, they're not in Kenya, but though actually my aunt is in Tanzania. She's not coming to graduation, but my parents, my grandparents, my in-laws, my sister-in-law, her husband, my little nephew, my 2-year-old nephew, they're all coming, my brother, they're all coming in for graduation. So that's going to be really fun. And I don't know if I even am allowed to have that many tickets or parking passes, but
we're going to make it happen.
We'll make it happen because they're coming. And they're going to stay. Some of them haven't seen our house that we've had in Ventura, so that's going to be fun. And then my big news is I'm having a baby second week in August, so I have about 2 months between graduation and baby due date to get things ready in the house, and then I'll take a few months off with the baby, and then we'll kind of see. I mean, one thing that happened during the program was I switched and was able to move from working in one organization to being a consultant and working with a few different groups, and they've all been wanting me back, ready to let me take the time I need, and whenever I'm ready to make the decision to come back or not come back, or how much or how little, they're all supportive of it. So I think the MBA gave me the credibility I needed to kind of say, listen, this is what I want to try to do personally, and can you give me some time after the baby's born? And they all were very cool with it. So that's my plan.
And staying in the career you're in is really okay. That is definitely my 3 or 5 year kind of plan doing there. And I kind of got to see where the company goes, because we are in a process of establishing what are we going to be and what are we going to do. And so need to have some of those experiences of, I work in theme parks, taking a ride all the way from the beginning to all the way at the end. They've been really cognizant and helpful But it also meant I had to turn down some opportunities to go run over to Hong Kong and fix the Autopia that they were, struggling with some issues that I was like, I want to go to Hong Kong.
But now you can.
Well, now I can, yeah.
Yeah.
So actually,
Kenya,
heading out for Florida looks like the most likely to go install a coaster. So I'm staying put for the time being. Entrepreneur stuff might be on the side. We'll see. You're gonna need some kind of challenge. Maybe go take a professional engineering licensure. Yeah, well, yeah. Life's full of challenges, and FEMBA's a really good one. So why not?